Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping, otherwise short for Dele London Gunner Space Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. And once again, it's another day of grieving for me, but it's still another day of football content to get through. So before I get into the content, it's based on Gossip Column Tuesday. So all I want you to do before I get into it is smash a thumbs up like button for me, yeah, in abundance, yeah. Please show me the appreciation, the love. Share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. And if there's anyone watching for the first time, welcome on board. Make sure you just share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, and do your best to try and get your friends or your relatives to share it amongst their friends and relatives, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's keep this channel growing. You know, the chat, if you've got an opinion, any questions, etc., leave it in the chat. Yeah, that's the comment section. I always say that it's a positive feedback place. So any positive feedback messages, leave it in the comment section below. On top of that, yeah, make sure you subscribe, yeah. Smash that button for me, left, right, and center, amazingly but passionately. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. So when you do subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah. Right. I'm gonna get into hand. Excuse my hand. Oh, sorry about that. I don't even know why I'm talking about my hand. Just bear with me a moment. Here you go. So I'm going to get into what's been said about Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw claims that he takes more criticism than him. Well, that's an interesting read, so I'm going to go through that. Oh, goodness me. Just bear with me a moment, and then I'm going to go into the gossip column. This thing's been messing around. There we go. Oh dear. We'll get there in the end, just bear with me. Oh dear. Oh, a tablet. Here we go. No. There we go, we're getting in. Oh dear. Hold on. Hold on, we're nearly getting there. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. There we go, we're getting there. Yes, as it says on Google, which I'm reading it from, Luke Shaw says England and Manchester United teammate Harry Maguire receives more criticism than he has ever seen before in football. Centre-back Maguire made mistakes in the build-up to two of Germany's 3 goals in England's 3-3 draw on Monday. I'll read some more here. Where do I read it from? Okay, let's go into the BBC Sport and read what's been said. Just a bit slow, but we're getting there. Right. His selection, well, I'm going to read a paragraph where Luke Shaw is speaking on his teammate. Right. His selection and place in Gareth Southgate's starting lineup has been questioned after he was dropped earlier in the season by Man United. Harry is an amazing player, an amazing character, as Shaw told BBC Radio Live. He's taken a lot of stick, probably more than I've ever seen before in football. He never hides away. He's always there. You can have people who can hide away and not want to be in the spotlight. He keeps putting himself in the spotlight. It shows the strength and character he's got. Okay, fair enough. That's courage there, but that takes a lot of courage and a lot of guts to come out and go again, even though you've made high-profile mistakes. That's cost your team goals, 2 or 3 points. I get that. You know, it happens. It's not good. It's not good for his confidence. But then again, if he's putting himself out there, then he's got a chance of showing him. He's got a chance of putting things right. But for me, he's not learning from his mistakes by what I am seeing. Everybody knows he's an unbelievable player. At the moment, the confidence might not be there because it could feel like the whole world is against him. It's tough for him, but us as players and staff are all behind him because he's a very important player. It shows Gareth's trust because he's played in both games this week and look at the Euros, what he's done. People need to understand he's a big part of the England team and have to accept it. Well, I don't know about accepting it. For me, he wouldn't be in the first team. I don't know if I've run out of patience with well, not Gareth Southgate, but Harry Maguire. And is there any centre half that you would like to see replace Harry Maguire? Leave it in the chat. I mean, Benjamin White has had a fantastic start to the season for Arsenal. Even though he's played at right back, he is a centre half by trade, and we all know that. I'm not saying that because I've got my Arsenal hat on. In more ways than one, I don't have no Arsenal hat on. Forget that I support Arsenal. Let's talk about football here for a moment. John Stones is worth a shout. Is he worth a shout? Can't talk about any English defenders at Chelsea at the moment. Who's worth a shout? No, I can't talk about a Liverpool defender. Man United, well, obviously, Maguire is the full face value. Well, Tyrone Mings, does he get worth a shout? Has he done enough to get into the England squad? I mean, these are names that have to be mentioned, and there's questions for the management because he's going to be under pressure at the moment. But time will tell. Right. Let's get into the gossip column, shall we? And let's start off with the I think that's a Ukrainian. I think that's a media newspaper over there. Anyway, it says here Newcastle United are considering making a 50 million bid for Shakhtar Donetsk Ukraine winger Mikhailo Modric. This is a guy that has been recently linked with top clubs, big clubs, possibly Real Madrid. Arsenal are looking at him. I've seen clips of him on YouTube, and there's a lot of promise and potential. Whether he'll cut it remains to be seen. England and Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham, who has been linked with a move to Liverpool, is Real Madrid's top target for next season's summer transfer window. Well, if you believe any of the rumours that is going on, he possibly come out and said, whether he said it or not, that he would prefer a move to Real Madrid than the Premier League. We don't know how true that is. But if he has made that statement, then he's his goal is to play for Real Madrid, and that's a dream for every young footballer in the world. Real Madrid are globally an institute. We all know that they're the biggest they're the biggest club in world football, without a shadow of a doubt. 14 Champions League titles says it all, and there's God knows how many league titles. I mean, their history is beyond remarkable. But let's put that rumor to bed at the moment. Only Jude Bellingham can confirm what he has said, but it's as if it feels like he has come out and publicly stated that he would prefer a move to Real Madrid than playing in the Premier League. AC Milan technical director Paolo Maldini says Portugal forward Rafael, who has been linked with a move to Chelsea, knows his future is with the Serie A club, despite complications from a previous transfer affecting negotiations to renew his contract at the San Siro. Casa Mocoto via Mirror. Well, this guy is highly talked about, and there's a possibility he could be in the Premier League in the future. But AC Milan, obviously, and Paolo Maldini has come out and publicly stated, from his words, if they're his words, that they're doing everything they can to tie him down to a new deal. And he's a key player in what they want to achieve this season, especially the return of AC Milan in the Champions League. Chelsea are planning to increase the sum offer they made for Inter Milan's Netherlands defender, Denzel Dumfries, to €50 million, which is 44.5 million, but would be willing to loan the 26-year-old back to the Serie A club for 6 months if the deal goes through in January. Well, sounds like another transfer plan for Chelsea that they're going to try and pull off. And they have pulled off some big deals. Raheem Sterling, for example. Former PSV Eindhoven right back Dumfries says reported interest from Chelsea and Manchester United flatters me, but is focused on regaining the Serie A title with Inter Milan. Manchester United are keeping close tabs on Aston Villa's Argentina goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. Well, that's the first I've heard of it. Emiliano Martinez been having his Emiliano Martinez being watched by Manchester United. Well, this is the man who disrespected Arsenal, and I did put some respect on his name at the time, but he has said some really some really awful things at the time that he's been at Villa, and I don't know if there's any need for it. Inter Milan have not made any progress in talks over an extension for Milan Skriniar. I always find it hard to pronounce his name, whose contract expires next summer. So Paris Saint-Germain could make another move for the Slovakia defender in the winter transfer window. That's January, of course. La Gazzetta dello Sport in Italian, sorry. Real Madrid plan to bring back Spain winger Brahim Diaz, formerly of Manchester City, from a loan spell at AC Milan, to replace compatriot Marco Asensio when his contract ends next summer. Football España. Well, fresh news for me. I mean, Asensio is a talented footballer. Whoever gets him, and if it's a Premier League team, they'll be lucky to have him. He is a very highly skilled, talented footballer, in my personal opinion. Asensio has already signed a preliminary contract with Real's arch rival Barcelona that will run for 4 years from next summer. RAC1 reporting on that one via Build. A couple more here. Liverpool are not ruling out a move for Benfica's Argentina midfielder Enzo Fernandez, who has a reported 120 million euros release clause in his contract, or Jogo via Liverpool Echo. And Belgian defender Jason Danea, who was linked with Wolves this summer, has joined UAE side Shabab Al Ahly on a 1 year deal after leaving Lyon at the end of last season. Ill equipped in French. Wow, that's oh, that's a bit of a that's a quite a long drop down. I mean, this is a guy who's played in the Premier League for Sunderland. He's been a Belgium international. I don't think he's a regular anymore, or I don't even think he's part of the squad. But I wish him all the best. Otherwise, it's lights out for me again. So once again, thank you all for thank you all if you're going to tune in. But like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until then, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Saving the best to last, as I always do. I thank you all for putting up with me. Anyway, I'm out of here. Once again, look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families, and do look after yourself, which is important. Peace, love, and bless again. Remember, DLG repping, we'll always chat. Remember that, yeah? We'll always chat. And I will be doing a preview for the North London Derby on Friday the 30th this week, yeah? So stay tuned. On top of that, yeah, just remember, please, always be nice.